Hi, this is Bonnie Giller. I wanted to talk to you today about intuitive eating. Now, I'm not sure how many of you know what intuitive eating is, and before we get into it, I wanted to give you a little bit of a background about myself. So, I am a registered dietitian nutritionist, and I'm a certified intuitive eating counselor. And for most of my years in practice, I have created healthy eating plans for my clients to help them achieve their goals of either weight loss, diabetes control, or whatever they needed a healthy eating plan for. The problem with those eating plans is, well, they would lose weight. So I guess that wasn't a problem because they would reach their goals. However, if they were a chronic dieter, those eating plans, those healthy eating patterns became another diet for them. And so not really targeting what their triggers for overeating were. If something happened and they went off of the healthy eating plan that I had created for them, then they regained their weight. Very upset, would call me back and say, Bonnie, I need to come back in. And so after years of frustration, I said there has to be a better way. There has to be a better solution to help chronic dieters, chronic yo-yo dieters, those who go on and off diets, to find the solution to finally losing the weight and keeping it off. And I came across intuitive eating. So intuitive eating is an approach where you learn how to eat based on your physiological need to eat. So based on your internal hunger and satiety signals, not based on situations and not based on emotions. And I studied, I researched, I incorporated intuitive eating into my own life, and I became certified. And I started to work with my clients on teaching them how to become an intuitive eater. And all I could say is, wow, the results are amazing. But before we go into that, let's talk a little bit about what your struggles are as a chronic dieter. So you've gained weight or you've battled your weight since childhood. And there's always a miracle diet that you hear about on the radio, you read about in the magazine, or a celebrity maybe is now endorsing, and you say, that's going to be the diet for me. That's going to be the miracle that will get this weight off forever. And so you invest a lot of money, and you go buy the books, and you follow it. You follow it really great. And maybe you lose the weight. Maybe you follow it for a month or two, but you burn out. And you then end up binging or overeating. Why does that happen? Because more than likely, you've eliminated major food groups, or you have a list of foods you can eat and you can't eat, you should eat, you shouldn't eat. And eventually, when you have these food rules, what happens? Something is going to give. You're going to find yourself craving a particular food. You're going to say, okay, I'll just have one. Then you have one. And you say, oh, darn, I'm just going to eat the rest because I'm not going to have it again tomorrow. I promise I will not have any more tomorrow. And that's how the yo-yoing goes. You deprive yourself of your foods that you really crave and that you really, really love, and you lose the weight. But then you give into the cravings, you regain the weight, you become desperate to lose the weight again, and you find another diet, and the cycle continues and continues. And the only way for us to really, really, really change is to get rid of the diet mentality, get rid of the diet mindset, and return to what you were really born with. And that's the ability to know when you're hungry and when you're satisfied. So just think about it. When you were younger, when you were a baby, when you were hungry, you cried, okay? When you were satisfied, you had enough, you pushed away the bottle, you pushed away the plate, you didn't want any more. But you've lost that over the years for a lot of different reasons, which I'll go into in future videos. But right now, you have to understand that being an intuitive eater is something that is deep within you. It is buried deep within you, and we could bring it out, okay? So for you to have a better understanding of intuitive eating, let me just give you 3 core characteristics of an intuitive eater, okay? First characteristic is having the ability to give yourself the unconditional permission to eat what you desire when you're hungry. Second, eating for the physical, not the emotional or situational reasons. And third, being able to rely on your internal hunger and satiety signals to determine when, what, and how much to eat. A lot of chronic dieters don't even hear their signals anymore. Hunger? Only when you're ravenous do you know you're hungry. Full? Only when you're overfull or stuffed. Well, we're going to change that because we are going to embark on this journey together, okay? If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you're going to get a lot of videos that you will see how to reclaim the intuitive eater that's within you. You can recapture the pleasure of eating, and I'm going to help you show you how. So the first thing I have for you today is a book, an ebook. I've written an ebook which is free to you. That is my gift to you. I want you to get started on this journey towards intuitive eating, and I will help walk you through this journey step by step. So what you have to do right now is just head on over to dietfreezone.com. I'm going to put that link down below as well, okay? But dietfreezone.com, plug in your name and your email, and you will automatically get my ebook in your inbox, and you can get started on your journey. My ebook is called 5 Steps to a Body You Love Without Dieting, and it will take you on a journey to the 5 simple steps you need to get started to becoming an intuitive eater. So again, dietfreezone.com, listed below. You'll see the link. Get on over there right now, put your name and email in, and let's get started on this journey together. I'll see you real soon.